Hey folks, I have a puzzle for you. Think about this. If the number of private air charter companies has doubled in the United States over the last 10 years, doubled, why are these companies flying empty 40% of the time? Think about that. We believe we have the answer to this interesting puzzle. But first, I'd like to offer all of you, John and Robert, a window seat. Only this window seat's different than any of its kind. You see, with this window, you'll see a company that holds the key to an exciting new marketplace, one that'll revolutionize the way you sell your flights. And when you peer through this window, you will see that a revolution is coming in the private air charter industry, one that we believe you'll become part of very soon, quite possibly today right here inside of our booth. Right. So what do you say we do a little bit of magic with this as we turn it into your new window of opportunity? Folks, introducing Skydini.com. Skydini is the new and exciting web portal where air charter companies just like yours can now quickly market directly to their charter clients without hassles, without delays, and without the turbulence associated with booking private air charter. Okay? So now let me ask that question again there, John. Why are companies flying empty 40% of the time in an industry that appears to be growing very rapidly? Here's the answer. And watch the magic, because you're going to get a kick out of this. Now folks, the process of booking private air charter is taking the brokers and dispatchers way too long. That's the brokers and the dispatchers. And this is creating extra steps and delays in your industry, especially for two parties who should have been doing business quicker and easier a long time ago, and that's the provider and the customer. All of these players, and you might be one of them, are experiencing the same thing. They need a quick escape from the way they're currently doing business. What I mean by that is they're struggling with the heavy chains of emails, faxes, web postings, wait-and-see time delays, endless phone tag, and more. And needless to say, folks, in our industry, there has never been a real-time database available for the provider and the customer to buy and sell. Until now, get this. Skydini's searchable database created by your charter operator's daily postings are now cross-referenced with the search criteria of the customer. And Skydini's smart and simple website goes to work instantly, get this, to find a match. And when your company experiences this, you will think it's magic. We simply call it search, click, and escape. Now folks, if you want to bring profits back to your company, you have to break away from the old way of doing business. And that's the old model. And look again, what we want you to see is that Skydini is the only real-time booking solution for private air charter companies and their customers. Booking private air has never been easier because Skydini is real-time, real fast, and real easy. Now we believe you are the performance-conscious customers, so we wanted to introduce Skydini through performance, specifically through a little bit of magic. And folks, you don't have to fly empty 40% of the time because you've just learned the team here at Skydini have engineered a marvel by developing a very unique code that throws a net over all potential routes that'll get your planes back home full of passengers. And speaking of passengers, I noticed that John is right here. What do you say we give John a hand? He's going to play a role right up here in one of our experiments. So John, if you'd stand right here and face the crowd. Thank you, John. See how fast Skydini fills planes? Now, John, you're going to do me a favor here for you. We're all familiar with one of these little packets. Would you sign your name across the face of that packet? Now, folks, as a magician, I'm going to do something amazing that all of you are going to wonder, how did he do that? You're going to love this, because we're going to show you an escape right before your very eyes. Now before I begin, John, I want you to verify, maybe the folks will too, that the pocket on this leg is absolutely empty. We'll call it an empty leg for this experiment, all right? And John, you have your name on that packet. I need to fill this with a passenger, okay, or many passengers. For the time being, we'll have your name. John, shake the packet so all the contents falls to the bottom. And if you would, open it up, tear the top right off, and don't let any of the contents spill on the floor. Watch carefully, folks. Do not blink when you see this. Are you ready? I'm going to step down. John, dump the entire contents in my hand and hold it high enough so folks can see this. Folks, I'm going to make it very difficult on me in the experiment. By filling my hand with the contents, my hand will become very sticky and messy, because that's exactly what it's like for charter companies to do the process of booking private air charter. We eliminate that. No hassles, and everything is in real time. No one at the show can make that claim except for us. Skydini.com. Are you ready? Is that your name? Watch carefully, folks. And I have one more role for you to play, John. You're going to make it even harder on me by taking both hands and wrap them around my fist and make sure nothing escapes. At Skydini, folks, it's very easy. All you do is search, click, and escape, and you can escape the hassles. Open that up. Everything is gone before your very eyes. Nothing is in my hands. The entire thing has vanished, and we fill empty legs. That's what we do at Skydini, folks. Does that belong to you? Is that your signature? Hold on to that, and don't move just yet, folks. John, I want you to point to two people right there you do not know. Point to someone you do know. All right, these two gentlemen, why don't you come in and give John a hand for helping us, and we'll bring these two gentlemen right in. Thank you, John. You can step over there. We'll have this gentleman stand here. How you doing, sir? Let me have your first name. This is Edgar, everybody. Welcome to the Skydini stage. Rodney? Edgar and Rodney, folks, they do not know each other? No? Shake hands, gentlemen. By the way, see how fast Skydini fills those seats for you? How about that? Now, what we're going to do is an experiment here. Everyone has needs in the private air charter industry, folks. This is how versatile this site is. Listen to this. If you're a customer, you need a quick escape. If you're a charter company, you want a place where you can showcase your wonderful planes and let us handle all of the marketing. If you're a dispatcher, you want a place where you can post and go and leave all the marketing to us. And that's what I'm going to demonstrate right here. You are going to play the role of an air charter company. You'll play the role of an air charter customer. I'm not going to embarrass you. I'm going to show you some amazing magic at the same time. So we have Rodney and Edgar. Edgar, you can put your stuff right there on the floor for just a moment. And maybe this gal can help us out. Which of the two gentlemen would you like to go first in the experiment? All right, Edgar. Which one would you like, the red or the blue? Hold on to that, sir. There we go. All right. Charter company, customer. This is how fast and easy it is. What we do is we try to match you, and that's what we do. In real time, instantly.